Digital audio is the latest twist in digital music, but what is it? How do you get it? Huh? How can it change the way you listen to your favorite albums? Here to explore that, a hero of mine, Wayne Coyne of the Flaming Lips is here, and of course another hero of mine, Doug Newcomb from Mobile Entertainment Magazine. Great to have you both.
All right, well thank you.
We're big fans of the Flaming Lips. Everybody here was so excited.
All in Tech TV. I know as I walk in, there seemed to be almost like
worthy.
It's almost like having a day off, but you're still at work, right? Yeah.
It's fun.
I should have my own holiday, don't you think?
I think you should.
Right.
It's Wayne Coyne Day.
It'd be Wayne Day.
Wayne Day.
Wayne Day, yeah.
Well, it is waning today, so I think it's appropriate. It's very good.
We'll make it Wayne Day.
Wayne Day.
Yeah.
Now, the Flaming Lips have always been progressive and on the cutting edge, and you know, musically,
sure, yeah,
lyrically,
just
spider bitely, in every way. You guys have been on the kind of the cutting edge. DVD audio. Did when they came to you and said we'd like to put the album on DVD audio? Did you know what they were talking about?
Well, yeah. I mean, me and Doug talked about this just a little bit ago. I mean, I think for people who you know, are involved in music and music production and all that sort of stuff, I think, you know, we know exactly what it is and what the possibilities could be. And,
so you like it?
You know, I do, but I understand how, what you're talking about when people say DVD audio, what is it? Is it a DVD or is it audio? I know.
It's very confusing.
And so I understand that, you know, if you're talking to people who are involved in it,
right,
it's really easy to understand. But if you're talking to someone,
consumers don't know.
They don't.
Well, and it's made worse, Doug, by the fact that there's actually two competing high-end formats. There's SACD as well as DVD audio.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
VHS and Beta Wars.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
one's CD, one's DVD.
Yeah. They're very similar. Not to confuse people, they're very similar in that they can both do high-resolution audio and they can both do multi-channel sound.
Okay.
The way I usually explain DVD audio to people is think of it as like what DVD video did for movies, DVD audio does for music. Makes it bigger, makes it cleaner. It just makes it better.
Because there's more space.
Exactly.
So do you start, Wayne, with the basic stereo tracks that you mix down, or do you remix?
Well, with a band like Flaming Lips, who, I mean, we're there the whole time when we're recording. We mix it and we master it. We do all that stuff ourselves. I mean, obviously with the help of Dave Fridman and a lot of great machinery, you know. But with us, that's easy because we just go back to our.
You already have all the tracks.
Yeah, we have our master tapes. We have our you know, computer files and all that. We can just go and grab them.
Right.
And with us, it was actually kind of a relief that we didn't have to do it while we were making the record per se, because making a record is kind of
enough going on,
an unknown bunch of work anyway. And so, us having the record already been out for it was about 7 months.
You're talking about Yoshimi.
Yeah, exactly. You know, we went back to it, and we didn't actually remember exactly what we did, which I think makes this better because it is actually unique and different.
You said, "Oh, let's start again." In a way, we have the basic tracks.
Exactly.
Let's redo it.
Let's do different stuff and bring in different.
So it sounds different than in the stereo.
It's totally different, but I can see where you know, people who don't have as much control, as much access to their previous work. You know, it may not be that much different, may not be that enhanced, or there may not be that many tracks that could be different.
Well, there's a Bob Dylan, for instance. There's Bob Dylan, and you know, obviously he didn't record it in 5.1 stereo, and yeah, I'm told it sounds great. I mean, because they take the time to remix. Now, this is the DVD audio playing in a DVD player on a computer, so it will play in any DVD player. And then you do have, Doug, you have extras that are video extras. So there's video as well as audio.
Yeah, it's the same thing with DVD video with the extras. That's why a lot of people buy them. DVD audio, you can put on a lot of different things. Video, it also has you know, Dolby Digital mix, or you can have a DTS mix.
Oh, really? Oh, neat.
Yes. For people that don't have, DVD audio is a high resolution format, and it's not compressed the way Dolby Digital.
But almost all DVD players have Dolby Digital optical out. So if you had a home theater set up for Dolby Digital, then it wouldn't be a big.
And you get all these videos like the Flaming Lips. I think
this is great to see this. Yeah, you have lots of content.
Stuff. Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff, and one of the cooler things is the waveforms.
You know, with most people, you get these, you know, these DVD audios. You put them in your DVD player, and something is supposed to be on the screen. I mean, what ends up happening is you sit there looking at a screen,
nothing,
pictures,
and nothing's happening. And the ones I've watched, I mean, I don't know what's happened to humans, but since TV is, if a TV's on, you
look at it. You do. You can't help it. Even if it's a test pattern.
Right, you wish it was great, but even if it's not, you're sort of compelled to keep
looking. Which
looking.
explains the home shopping network.
So when we thought let's make one, but let's have something happen.
Right.
And
so you have what, an oscilloscope?
We have see if you can give me.
I don't know if I get out of this. How do I get out of this, Doug? I'm playing it.
I think it may be on the Dolby.
Well, we thought about having little videos that went along with each one, but we thought that was in some ways it was just too distracting, and so we really just made these sort of colorful light burst cartoon things that sort of just play along with the music. And so if you're listening to this intense sound field,
there's something to see, though, that it's appropriate to.
Right. You're not necessarily distracted from saying, hey, that bassoon part just went up my butt. You could still be thinking that's a great thing, but having something there to watch.
Doug, so you could play it on a standard DVD player, but if you want the DVD audio, do you have to buy a special DVD audio player?
Correct. You have to buy a special
and now,
DVD.
up to now, they haven't been in cars, but I know you're here with this new Acura, this 2004 Acura TL, that has DVD in it.
Yeah.
Audio, DVD audio.
Exactly. Wayne and I are going to be driving around the city.
In fact, here it is. Have you been in the car yet, Wayne?
We drove over here in it, yeah.
I hear it sounds really... Do you like what it sounds like?
I was scared. You should see him drive.
So you're holding on. No, you got white knuckles, but the sound is great.
I've heard quite a bit about it, but I've not...
So you haven't played it yet?
We've played just a little bit on the way over. And
so what's it sound? Give me an idea, Doug, of what's it sound like. First of all, let's show this is the car.
This is the car.
There's the console looks a little bit different because it's a DVD console, but you put the DVD in just like you would put a CD in.
Exactly.
Then what?
You have a screen so you can access everything through a touch screen.
So it's a touch screen. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Can you watch movies on this?
No, you can't watch movies.
Okay, so the video I won't see. I'll only get the audio.
Exactly. And the setup is a 5.1 system. So you have the two front speakers, center channel, rear surrounds, and a subwoofer in the rear deck.
So the music's all surrounding.
Exactly. Wow. This is the first car to have DVD audio. So the first production car.
Is a car a good environment? I mean, it's not traditionally considered an ideal listening
environment. I think it's perfect. I really do, because in a way...
Well, you're the guy who put 40 cars with 40 cassette players.
That's why I believe in the car so much. What happens in your car? And then I end up listening to a lot of CDs in my car, driving, doing stuff around
That's
town.
where we listen to a lot of music.
Because
as
at home,
adults,
you've got too much going on.
Right.
But especially at home, you would rarely have a space or an area
perfectly configured.
That's got those speakers. And in your car, you're sitting in a chair, and you got speakers that are always in the right distance place around you. No one's going to come and move them. No one's going to walk in front of you.
Right.
Now, granted, you're supposed to be driving, which is a full-time, serious job.
So pull over and listen to Yoshimi.
But if you're fairly comfortable with where you're going and you're not going to be too freaked out by the noises coming out of the speakers, I say get in there and crank this thing up, and that's really where you get.
I want to do this now.
I always think of it as like a sound capsule.
It really is.
Your own little sound capsule.
It really is.
Where else can you listen to music? You're right. At home.
You like so, Doug, as somebody who knows audio. Obviously, a car is a little noisier than your home, but you do think it's an acceptable environment for this kind of stuff.
Of course. I think it's even better than home.
Do you recommend DVD audio to people, or do you recommend SACD to people, or what? I mean,
I recommend they go out and listen to both of them, and make their own decision.
There's not a technical difference.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. DVD audio is based on CD, which is PCM, pulse code modulation.
Okay.
So it's kind of based on that format. SACD is based on a little different format. It's called direct stream digital.
Oh, interesting.
Which is kind of, a lot of producers I talk to say it's more like the old analog sound. It's like more warmer. People have this thing about PCM saying it's colder sound.
Because it's sampled.
But it's subjective. So
what do you like, Wayne? You're a producer, you're a musician.
To me, it's the music is what I like. And I've said this to people, someday if they make music that you open up a can and you pour it into your ear, I'll even do that. I don't care. I like it all ways. I'm easy to
You got to try Dolby's now doing Dolby headphone, which gives you pseudo surround on a stereo headphones. You got to try it, and that is an amazing. Because stuff's behind you, in front of you. It's just coming out now.
It's not subjective. I mean, that's why I say people need to go out and get a disc like Yoshimi. If you're familiar with it, and you have
it's a wonderful CD.
Go out and get the DVD audio or something else that you're familiar with, and listen to it. You make your own opinion.
It really is. I mean, and the reason I think the reason I got into it so much is even when I was young, there'd be these songs like by the Beatles and stuff like that did these freaky
extreme
things.
stereo,
But I remember at the very end of, what is it, Strawberry Fields Forever.
Yep.
There's that voice at the very end. I don't know if you remember. It's supposed to be saying, I buried Paul.
Yeah, that one. Oh, yeah.
Way down in the mix. And I remember there would be debates about this. We were little
kids. You played a record backwards.
I think it would be otherwise an insignificant piece of audio at the very end of the song. You'd never care. But because it meant something, because it's supposed to be saying something, I remember we'd wait all the way to the end and hear that. So with our DVD audio, I write little notes in there about all these little things that are going to happen. And
it enriches the listener's experience.
It does. If you know the bass.
We're out of time. Wayne Coyne, great to meet you.
Okay.
We love your music.
Thank
Doug,
you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks to Acura for bringing the TL by. What a neat car. I want to go after the show. We're going to go out and listen. Roger said it just blew his mind. And you can look for the DVD audio release of Yoshimi Battles the Pink Robots in every music store everywhere. And, of course, Doug's handiwork every month in Mobile Entertainment Magazine. Great to have you guys on.
All right, cool.
Coming up next, lots of cool RCA prizes on our big board. It's the Wired World Challenge when Call for Help continues. Don't go away.